We all have egos. Egos are essentially your sense of worth, but some of us have bigger egos than others. Leaders are often expected to have strong egos since they're in positions of authority and influence. Egos that are too strong or inflated are problematic, as are weak or fragile egos that can show up as imposter syndrome or, worse yet, narcissism. Narcissistic individuals have an extremely fragile ego that manifests in dysregulated views of self. Overconfident behaviors and arrogance on the surface mask a deep need for validation and praise. You know anybody like that? I do. I'm going to share some insights that someone's ego, however strong or weak, might be out of control or balance. Then I'll share 5 lessons that can help you realign and restore benevolent authority and influence with your team and colleagues. What is benevolent authority, you ask? Listen and learn. Hi, I'm Jenny Clark, a conscious leadership expert who spent 2 decades in executive recruiting and talent management. Having worked with giants like Google, Spencer Stuart, I discovered that the secret to transformative leadership lies in the 5 dimensions of conscious leadership. And I'm here to help you unlock your full potential. Join me on this channel as we embark on an honest and vulnerable journey together to become the kind of leader that genuinely inspires organizational transformation. I have a few ways you can get involved in this conscious community. First, I've created a free career map to help you uncover your next career move. Second, I've created exclusive content for you with a community of like-minded leaders. And lastly, I send out a free newsletter every week. To learn more, check out the description of this video. Now you know me and my definitions. Let's start with benevolent authority in this discussion of the ego. It's not hard. Benevolence is about being kind, fair, having a desire to do good. For those of you who studied Latin, you can see the root bene, B-E-N-E, meaning well or good. Authority is the power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. I chose this word over the word power because of the connotation in my mind of abuse or misuse of power that seems so prevalent in the world today. It is my hope that true leaders are demonstrating benevolent authority by seeking to act in the best interest of most, if not all, and using their power consciously, empathetically, and with an ego grounded in reality. We've all been around those people who are shamelessly egotistical, boastful, self-centered, or pompous. I find these types of folks hard to be around. I really have some pity for them, as they are clearly out of balance and at risk of being out of control to some degree at some point. There is nothing wrong with feeling good about yourself. It's important even, but there is something amiss when one is feeling superior or better than someone else, or seeking to dominate others. Their decision-making ability can be impaired, their mood or mental health compromised, and they risk making themselves a victim. This poor person's ego needs to be regulated. Here are some warning signs of an out-of-control ego. Ignoring feedback. Watch out when someone dismisses or ignores constructive feedback from their team and insists on having the final say in all decisions. They may believe their ideas are always superior and become defensive when challenged. Micromanaging. Those who constantly micromanage their team, making every decision and closely supervising every task, are demonstrating a lack of trust in their team's abilities, hence the need to control everything. Credit hoarding. If a leader or manager consistently takes credit for their team's successes without acknowledging or giving credit to their team members, it's a sure sign of ego-driven behavior. They might use phrases like, well, I did this, rather than we achieved this together. Blaming others. Those with unchecked egos may often blame others, including team members or external factors, for failures or setbacks. They may refuse to take responsibility for any mistakes or shortcomings. Isolation. It's when a person isolates themselves from their team and surrounds themselves with sycophants or yes people who only reinforce their ego. It can lead to an unhealthy power dynamic within the organization or team. Here are 5 lessons to restore benevolent authority and influence. Practice self-awareness. Yes, self-awareness is one of the pillars of a strong leader and one of my 5 dimensions of conscious leadership. When it comes to your ego, reflect on your own actions and behaviors regularly. Seek feedback and conduct self-assessments to identify areas where you may be letting your ego dominate. Also, pay attention to the triggers that can make you feel defensive or fearful. A lack of self-confidence or fragile ego can contribute to imposter syndrome, which is on the opposite end of the ego spectrum and can cause destructive behavior to the same degree as an inflated ego. Embrace humility. Recognize that you don't have to have all the answers. I say this all the time. You aren't supposed to have them all. Give your team members the chance to share valuable insights by making space. Encourage them to admit mistakes, presuming you do share credit generously, and demonstrate vulnerability when appropriate. Humble leaders build trust and respect. Foster a culture of collaboration. Promote collaboration and teamwork by encouraging open communication, active listening, and valuing diverse perspectives within the team. It's important to create an environment where team members feel safe sharing their ideas and concerns. They will follow your lead, so demonstrate these behaviors yourself. Delegate and trust. Relinquish the need to control everything, that micromanaging thing we talked about. Delegate tasks and responsibilities to your team and trust them to deliver results. Delegation not only eases your workload, but empowers the team and fosters a sense of ownership and accountability. Lead by example. I'll say it again. You must model the behavior you expect from your team. If you want your team members to be humble, collaborative, and accountable, you must embody these qualities in your actions and decisions. These signs of an out-of-control ego and lessons for restoration or rebalancing illustrate the importance of self-awareness, humility, and collaboration in effective leadership. Leaders can actually transform their leadership style from ego-driven to benevolent, ultimately creating a more positive and productive workplace. One last tip. Avoid falling into your ego by staying in your heart. Tap into how you're feeling and how others around you are feeling. Be around people who uplift and build confident and conscious communities and teams. I know firsthand how taking that first step can be the catalyst for a life-changing transformation. I remember the moment I decided to harness my own strengths, and it made all the difference in my career. That's why I've created a career mapping tool just for you to help you uncover your unique competencies and leverage them to design your own career map. Take the first step towards your next level by clicking the link in the video description, and let's start this incredible journey together.